today we will be continuing with a chapter on music. This is from Unit 1, Week 4, and the topic is musical notation and tunes around the world.
So you'll be singers today. So tell what instrument you know. It can be a Thai instrument or like an international instrument. And what instrument do you know how to play?
And also, is there any musical instrument you like in particular which you want to learn? Okay, so write that down in your notebook, and we will continue further with that.
So before the lesson, try to download application. If it's Android, you have Compose Sheet Music, and if it's iPhone, it's Piano Plus. So install this app just before you start the lesson, because you will need the app to practice to make a song.
So the purpose today, we will learn about reading and writing Thai and international music scores of simple tunes, then describe their feelings towards music and utilize musical instruments to accompany improvised singing with simple beats and tunes, and search for and collect the terms related to other learning areas from learning sources and present them through speaking and writing.
Okay, the vocabulary. So number one, languages. So you speak Thai, we speak other different languages, and in every country we speak other languages.
So you have second is represent. So represent means you stand for something. Okay. So if you are Thai, then you represent Thailand. Okay. If you are in CRPAO School, then you represent CRPAO. So represent means you stand for something.
And then number three, a symbol. We had this also in electricity, the electric symbols. So it's the same with the music. So every symbol means something in the music branch.
Number four is lyrics. So lyrics are the words in a song. Okay. So lyrics are basically you can think of it as a poetry, and then that poetry is played in a musical setting, and then those words are called lyrics.
And the last one, annotation. It's like the lyrics but for the music. So it's like you can see here on the right, annotation. It's like the language for music, how to read the music. So here a little game. You can pause the video and try to find some words, and then you can see also the vocabulary. You can pause the video. So here, to sing, so try to sing along. It's the Do Re Mi song. So listen to the video and try to sing with the music.
And just to give you heads up here, Do Re Mi Fa are the notes for singing in English. Okay, so it's the same notes in different languages, but they use different alphabets or different words. So in English, it is Do Re Mi Fa.
Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi.
Do, Re, Mi.
Do, Re, Mi. The first three notes just happen to be Do, Re, Mi.
Do, Re, Mi.
Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti. Oh, let's see if I can make it easier. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread.
So you have the sheet music. then the lyrics. That's the book, how to read the song. So you have here, for the musician who like play the instrument, he's going to read these notes, and the singer going to read and sing the lyrics.
And as you can see, every alphabet of the lyric has a particular note. Okay, so when you're reading music, you have to try to match the lyrics with the tone of the song, and this is how musicians communicate with each other. Okay, so the piano player will look at the note, and the singer will look at the lyrics, and then they will try to sing together.
So sheet music is a group of languages that humans have developed over thousands of years. The sheet music represents sound with symbols. It can tell you how fast music is played or how long a single note is played. So you have here also this symbol here, this one here number 4. So that's all how to read and how fast. We will see this later.
Okay, so here we have we've done here is we have the sheet on the left and the music on the right. So try to watch the video and try to match the tone of the piano to the notes on the sheet. Okay, so just try to see how is it moving fast, is it moving slow, and how do the notes change when the speed of the music increases or falls down.
And did you know that Ludwig van Beethoven, the man who wrote this song, was actually deaf? It means he couldn't hear.
We have a little bit of history on music. So the earliest example of musical notation is a stone tablet which was found in Babylonia. Okay, so that is Babylonia is now Iraq, and it contains simple instructions for making music. So it was created in 14,000 BC. So to understand how old that is, right now we are in 2021. So from 0 to 2021 is 2021 years, and then BC means before 0. So you subtract 1,400 from 0. So this musical stone tablet is almost 3,500 years old.
So here now you have the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, and then you have here the piano. That's how you play with the piano. If you need to play the re, it's number 2, etc., etc.
And on top you have the notes. So if you want to be a musician, you have to know all these notes. Okay, and then as you can see, you have the C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then it starts from C again. Okay, so that is a higher note of the same tone. So that's how the tone goes high or low. That depends upon the pitch as well. Okay, but you don't have to know all of that. Just know that every note has a different symbol, and this is how you will read it on the sheet.
So here in your music book, draw a treble clef. So you have here 5 lines, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then here the clef. Here example how to draw it. You can pause the video and try to draw it.
So now here we have the measure lines. So the notes are actually written on the measure lines. So the measure lines or bars help the musician know where they are in the song. Okay, so if they are on the third measure, it means it is on the third line. Okay, if they're on the fourth measure, they're on the fourth line. And the thing about these measures is that they have the same beat. So a beat is something that you find using a metronome. Okay, you learn that as you go into M1 and M2. But a metronome basically tells you time in seconds. So a beat will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on each beat, some people will play the beat on number 2. Some will play it on number 4. Okay, so you use that in the measuring line as well.
You examine the measures and the number of beats. You will see after like how the beats are played. So here the time signature occurs at the beginning of every line of a piece of music. They tell you how many beats there are in a bar and what type of beat it is.
Okay, so here you have 4 beats, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. If it was 8 beats, it would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's always in pairs of 4, right? And then the one on top tells you the beats per measure, and the one on the bottom tells you where to play the song. So if the top is number 4 and the bottom is number 4, then you count in your head 1, 2, 3, 4, and on number 4 you play the music. Okay, if it is 2, then you say 1, 2, at 2 you play the music. 3, 4, at 4 you play the music. Okay, so that is the time signature.
So here the notes, you hear the whole note, the full note, and then the half note, the quarter note, the 8th note, and the 16th of note. But the most famous are the 8th and quarter notes. But we're going to focus on the quarter. So you see again, most of them are the quarter notes, and some of them the half note for this song. A little video now to explain the notes.
So everything that we've been trying to tell you, now you will understand in begin to explain in the video.
Do you hear that?
What?
The metronome.
The metronome? What's that?
The metronome is a musical device that is used to keep time in music. The ticking that you hear sounds regularly to allow the musician to keep a consistent rhythm while playing music.
That's so cool. Knowing this, can we start a rock band now?
We have to take it slow. First, we have to learn the musical notes. Today, I want to tell you about the quarter notes, half notes, and whole notes. Each one of these notes also has a rest beat. We will talk about that too. Look, that is the quarter note, and it sounds last for 1 beat. We hear the quarter note between 1 tick and tick of the metronome. The first thing that we need is an instrument to make the quarter note sound. Do you want to try it out with an electric guitar? Let's go for it. Look how I am going at the same rate as the metronome.
I have a question. Why do we see that when there's no sound?
That is the rest note for the quarter note. Rest notes are just as important as sound notes and also last a certain amount of time. Should we try it again? What did you think of the quarter note and its rest note? Now I'm going to explain the half note. This is the half note. It's the same shape as the quarter note, but if you look closely, you will see that the head is not black.
How else are they different?
Instead of being 1 beat like the quarter note, it has 2 beats. Basically, 1 half note equals 2 quarter notes. Let's take a look.
So when we see that little hat, when there's complete silence, it's a half note rest, right?
That's right, my friend. This one here is a whole note. It is equal to 4 quarter notes and 2 half notes.
Wow, it lasts for a really long time.
Yeah, it has 4 beats. Listen, get ready because I'm also going to show you the rest beat.
Now I see that the rest note is the same as the half note rest, but inverted.
That's it. Did you understand everything?
Yep, the quarter note lasts 1 beat, and so does its rest. The half note lasts 2 beats, as well as its rest note. The whole note and its rest note last 4 beats.
Great. Well done. Did you like this video about music notes? We have so many more videos! Click on the seal to subscribe to the Smile and Learn channel. And if you want to keep watching more videos, click on the squares!
It's another work mode. So choose your favorite music and find the keyboard note, then write on an A4 paper. And then describe that you feel about the song. How to find the keyboard. So you go on Google, then you type your music and keyboard note, example stay keyboard note, and then you have the keyboard notes with the lyrics and how to read it with all the notes. That's your homework. So at the end you need to have something like this, a music sheet with the song title, then the notation. You don't need to write the lyrics of the music, just the notation.
So here you can use these 2 apps to do your thinking tool as well. And yeah, just you don't have to write the full song. You can just write 1 paragraph. Okay, but try to make the music notations and try to write the lyrics as well.
So now say one thing you learned today. Okay, say one thing that you learned from today. If you think you can be a singer in the future, if you think you can read a music sheet. And then as always, find the meaning in English and in Thai.
And you can choose one of your favorite songs and try to find the keyboard notes and then write them on an A4 size paper.
Okay, see you for the next lesson.
Bye-bye.